Hey everybody, Father Bam here. I am coming to you from the chapel at Kuemper Catholic High School. It is Palm Sunday, and sometimes it's known as Passion Sunday because it's the day that we especially remember Jesus' passion, his suffering, and his death. This year we're going to hear that version from Matthew's Gospel, and then we're going to turn around again on Friday, and we're going to hear that version as we do every Good Friday from St. John's Gospel. Now obviously this year, Holy Week is going to be a little different. Holy Week is the most important time for us as Catholics of the year. It's that time when we remember Jesus' suffering, his death, his resurrection. But like I said, this year it's going to be a little different. We're not going to be together. I know I speak for every priest when I say I so wish that we could all be together on this day. That we could be united at church, around the altar of the Lord, celebrating these liturgies together. But alas, that is not God's will for us this year. God has something else in store. And I really believe that through our suffering, through our entering into the passion of Christ, the suffering that he endured, uniting that to our own sufferings of perhaps having people in our lives that we know that are sick, perhaps even knowing people who have died from the virus, but certainly for all of us being cut off from our friends, from our family, being separated, being stuck at home. All of that is in a certain sense entering into the suffering and the death of Jesus, uniting our sufferings with his on the cross. Because at the end of this, there's going to be a resurrection. But to get to the resurrection, you have to go through the passion. To get to Easter Sunday, you have to go through Good Friday. As we begin Holy Week today, Palm Sunday, I invite you and your own families to also enter into this week, to come with deep trust and devotion to the Lord Jesus, to allow him to guide you through this week, to pray together as a family, to watch these liturgies on YouTube or wherever you want to, but truthfully, to enter into this mystery of the Lord's passion and death, so that a week from now you can enter into the mystery of his resurrection.